I always wanted to do it as a career, but it wasn't probably until 2019 that I really realized I could pursue it as a career. Even my last year in high school, I wanted to go to uni and study law. Like I wasn't sure if I was really good enough to pursue it as a full time career. But my last year in high school, I broke my back, so I didn't actually have the best season as a last year junior. So I guess that probably added to why I had them doubts if I could pursue it as a career. But 2019 just changed everything for me. I think a lot of opportunities came and a lot of things went my way, and then my perspective definitely changed from then on.
That I didn't realize that. So like in your last year of school, so was that 2019 or 2018?
2018, yeah.
2018. How did you break your back?
I was out training on like 2Ks from my house, just is it Ototara Road, I think, just heading up past the airport, the back roads, and
Oh
I was
yeah,
on my
yeah.
time I was on my time trial bike, and on the time trial bikes you're in the aero bars, and you quite often have your head down, and the car pulled out of the driveway, and I just presumed it sped off, but it pulled out of the driveway and stopped, and I just had my head down and rode straight into the back of it. So yeah, that was I think that was February, and that year I had lots and lots of ambitions on the road and the track overseas. So it sort of held me back a lot, and I think I had eight or 9 weeks off the bike after that injury. But yeah, I rehabbed properly and haven't had an issue with my back since. So
So I guess
yeah, it was a good.
like I mean, it was 8 or 9 weeks off the bike, but then I guess would you lose a lot of your like base fitness and like you just have to basically rehab from scratch, or was it a case of just like you were just happy to be walking again?
Yeah, I was quite lucky that it was a stable fracture in the T1 vertebrae, so I didn't have to have surgery, and it was quite it was a very stable injury. So I was quite lucky in that sense. It could have been a lot worse, but it caused me to miss a lot of the selection races and a lot of big races in New Zealand and Australia. And I really wanted to do the road worlds that year and race a lot in Europe on the road. But because I missed all the selection events, I obviously wasn't selected for the road worlds and stuff. But fortunately, I had a really good reputation on the track. And even though I missed track nationals, I was able to get selected for track worlds. But because of the 8 or 9 weeks off, my build up to the track worlds were so rushed. I didn't have that base, I guess. So um, as a team, we performed really well at track worlds, but individually they were still not what I hoped. And so I guess that probably changed my perspective moving forward. But I was probably a little harsh on myself considering what I had been through. So yeah, it was really refreshing to have such a good end to that year season and such a good start to 2019.
At the time though, like you would have felt like pretty bad about life, you would have been working hard, for a number of years, and you have something like that happen, and you're like, what did I do to like deserve this in a way? But how did you have any like coaches or anyone to actually put you back on your feet and actually give you, or how did you change your like attitude towards it and use it um, as an advantage, I guess?
Yeah, I guess that's where the support in Southland comes up. Like Academy Southland, people involved there were really, really helpful. And when the injury first happened, all what I wanted to do was get back on my bike. I think I tried, like I was trying to rush things, and then I had, I guess I was known in New Zealand as a talent coming through. So I had people that were at the very top level in cycling, like Julian Dean, who's an ex-pro and now works with a world tour team, messaging me and just saying, "Hey mate, like you're 17 years old. Don't rush things like this. You really want to take your time and do it properly so you can have a long career in the sport." So, and obviously Academy Southland as well, supporting me and making sure I took my time with the injury. And in the long term, I think it could have even been a positive on my career. Just having that time off, I was able to really reconnect with all my friends that I guess hadn't been spending much time with because of my ambitions and everything with cycling. So it was really cool. I got to really enjoy my last year in high school, and And yeah, and then after the 8 or 9 weeks, I was more motivated than ever, obviously, to get back into it and everything.